Basic appraisal procedures, page 80, and available. Market rent is determined from a market survey and equals what a typical tenant would be willing to pay to occupy it. So for the purpose of our discussion here, the term rent will refer to market rent, derived from the market. Gross rent multiplier. The gross rent multiplier is frequently used for small residential income properties, but could be used for other property types as well. Let's look at the gross rent multiplier technique, as well as another variation used in the same manner. The gross rent multiplier, GRM, is a number derived from comparable rental properties in an area, which is then used to estimate the value of a property. The GRM is based on the total gross rent, so no consideration is made for expenses, vacancies, or collection losses. The use of a gross rent multiplier provides optimal results, as well as when the comparable rental property is similar physically in rental terms, such as being unfurnished. A reliable gross rent multiplier will probably not result from simply analyzing one or two comparables. So in addition, the reliability of the technique depends on the quantity of data as well. The gross rent multiplier identifies the subject's properties ranking within the market of similar properties by giving a means of comparing gross rent and sale prices of value. This method can help support a value opinion derived from other appraisal methods. The GRM gives no consideration to a property's profitability, since it does not take into account expenses or losses. Rather, the GRM is a benchmark to gauge how the typical investor will react to the property's position in the marketplace by analyzing the potential gross income against the investment dollars needed to buy the future income stream. Deriving the GRM. The GRM is derived with a simple formula. Data are collected on a number of rental properties recently sold in a certain area. The selling price for each is divided by the gross rent or income the property commanded or could command in a marketplace, arriving at a GRM figure. Rental house sales price divided by the gross rent equals the GRM, gross rent multiplier. GRMs are calculated for a number of comparable properties similar to the subject property. The range of GRMs is then analyzed and weighted. It's never averaged. For example, given the most consideration to properties most similar to the subject property. For this analysis, a GRM is selected to apply to the subject property to estimate value.